It's me. I love Wild from the DC. Hey, how's it going? Do sounds work in the menus? I never knew that. What do you mean? Do sounds work in the menus? Okay, so we'll be just past 9 o'clock. Hopefully this will be good enough. Let's go. We need to look at a whole lot of moose. When you said you heard that small animal, I did not hear it in the menus. I heard it while I was out here in the open. It was like rabbit steps. But then it was gone again, which actually reminds me. Yes, I do have the right side earbuds in. Good. This is always worth checking. If you're wearing earbuds and you're playing Way of the Hunter, always double check if you actually have the right one in the right side and the left one in the left side. Otherwise you'll be very confused. Alright, but now our job is to check if we can find all of these mirrors, see if they have 2-star adults, 3-star adults, whatever. And I am hoping and praying that they will all be at their often zones. And then we're just gonna have to leave the lynx checking for day 3. Because the lynx are also only at their drinking zone for like 15 minutes. Don't see a moose yet, but that doesn't mean much. They can be very good at hiding sometimes. Thankfully, they are not very skittish animals, so we should be able to get fairly close. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that is close enough. That is definitely the moose that we're looking for. So that is a 1-star adult, and I don't even see any other moose around, so he might be a solo male actually. Oh no, he has a female with him, okay. Okay, so let's figure out which moose this was. It's gotta be this one. Okay, we can mark this moose as yellow. We don't care about them, because they only have a 1-star adult. Day 4. Usually if I don't hunt them at their often zones, they usually stay there. They're so curious too. Yeah, like pretty much all the animals will stay at their often zones unless you hunt the often zone. Then the often zone will flip to be the rare zone. So if you just leave them alone, they will be fine. They will not care about you. They have other things to worry about. Oh, there we go. For example, that I heard footsteps and that was Wolverines. Where are the moose running off to? As long as they don't run towards the other moose, I'm fine. Yeah, I love hunting pressure mechanics in the game. It's great, especially if you want to flip a zone. Because sometimes a certain zone is definitely better than the other one. Yeah, I hear footsteps. From somewhere over here. Ah, there we go. Wolverines. I knew it. Hi. Okay, do we have moose? Oh, we have some over there. That's a 2-star adult. And then we have red deer. Okay, so that's the second zone over there, right? Yeah. These guys, which group are you? This group. Day 4, 2-star adult. So we mark those in green. They might be worth checking in on, but it's still not the 3 stars, the 3-star adult that we're looking for. The first time I played this map and heard the Wolverine sounds, that scared the crap out of me. The Wolverines not, but the Northern Lynx, when I first heard them, I was like, what the hell? They have a very distinct sound. Those are, I'm pretty sure those are the moose that we spooked before. I want to know if the moose at 150 meters are actually here or not. I don't think they are. And I kind of think like I want to approach the other ones from the north, so I don't spook the ones that we do have here. So these guys are not here. They must be at their rare zones. So we're just gonna ignore that. Where's the wind going anyway? The wind is going east. Okay. That's fine. I don't think we have to go east. Yeah, just because I'm unfamiliar with the sound, so I was like, what the actual heck is that? Yeah. I have that experience a lot. I think the best one I had like that was when I first got to Transylvania and I heard the roe deer for the first time. Because where I live, we do have roe deer. They just never vocalize. Like, I don't think I've heard them vocalize even once. And then I actually heard them in game and I was like, whoa, roe deer can make those kind of sounds? Damn. Sounds like a possessed deer that needs an exorcism, but okay. Yeah, roe deer sounds like they're in serious need of a priest and some holy water. And then you have the ones that just sound plain goofy, like the Sika deer on Matariki. It's like, I'm sorry, you guys are absolutely graceful and gorgeous and beautiful, but when I hear you, I have to laugh. And it's not because the sound isn't accurate, but because it just sounds like somebody decided, okay, let's make it deer, but let's give it the funniest sounds possible. There's our 3-star adult. Hello. So it's that group. Okay. We found him. I love it. Oh, that was one of the ones that we were already watching. Nice. Nice, nice. That was one that we saw on day 1. On day 1, he was still a 2-star adult, and now he has made it to 3-star adult. Nice. Hello, big boy. You are going to grow up to be a monster. You are definitely going on my wall. Okay, and I think this is the one that we actually... No, wait, that's the... Huh? Did I misplace the zone marker? No, I did not. But there is no other deer over there, right? That's a bit far. Okay, this is roughly where they are. Oh, there is one like that, okay. Oh, that's the one that was supposed to be at the southern zone. The one that is not showing up at the often zone, okay. Let's see what you are. Let's see what's hiding out at its rare zone. I will find you. A 1-star adult. That's not even worth the trouble. Yeah, no. 1-star adult. Day 4. Mark in yellow. Done. Hey Fayan, how's it going? Wind is blowing straight up at them. Yeah, but I don't care. They only have a 1-star adult, so they can go wherever they want. But yeah, I'm really happy about that 3-star adult. We saw him on the first day when he was still a 2-star adult, and now he's made it to 3 stars, which is great. Great sign. Now we just wait for him to hit maturity, and then we can calculate how many days we have left to wait. But first we gotta finish the rest of our moose census. Since we're already here, you know, now that we're here, I'm just gonna check in on all of them. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna make it work. The carrot little socks of Linto Koto. Yes. Although if we do hit that one with a car, I'd be very, very sad. One more reason why I don't take the car. I actually saw one poor unfortunate soul on Reddit the other day. He was basically gathering melanistic wolves for a diorama, for a 4-wolf diorama on Nesper's Valley. And he had been growing a promising wolf that looked like it might make 5 stars. A melanistic that might make 5 stars. And he was trailing them with the jeep, saw them spook, stopped, got out. The wolf circled back around, ran at him, ran at the jeep, and died. Like the jeep was standing, or the vehicle was standing still at the time. But the wolf just ran into the vehicle, and somehow that collision still killed it, even though the vehicle wasn't running. That was just, and it was a 5-star worthy one. It was like a 97%, a 97% wolf. I just felt so bad for this poor dude. Like that is just such an awful bug to run into. With a 5-star worthy wolf as well. That's rough. Alright, so this one is a 1-star adult. We can mark that as irrelevant. Which one is that? Oh, that is one of the ones we already checked. I saw that too when I ran into the vehicle. Yeah, I felt so sorry for that dude. Like, it was just... That was just pain. A rare fur too makes it a lot more painful. Yes. Yes. So a 97% melanistic wolf victim to a standing car. That is just awful. That should not be happening. So I hope however that calculation of collision damage is being done, I hope the devs can figure that out to make that sure that it doesn't happen when the car is not on. Because, yeah. I think I found exactly one 5-star worthy rare in my entire 2000... I don't even know how many hours I'm in now. 2,700, 2,800 hours of playtime. But then again, I'm also pretty unlucky with rares. Like, I know some people, they go onto a map and they immediately find like 5 different rares. We have been in Lintokoto for about, I want to say 12, 15 hours now. And have not seen a single rare. I should actually probably have a look through my taxidermy log at the end of all of this. And see just how many hours I've streamed and how many rares I've found during that time. Because I'm pretty sure we're at something like 7 or 8 rares, and this is stream number 60 or something, and it's 3-hour stream, so like 6 rares or something in 200 hours. I'm aging a melanistic one now in Aurora 2. He's in his adult stage. Hopefully he makes it to 5. A wolf? If so, if he does make it to 5 stars, please do me a favor. If you are on the Discord, put a picture in the trophy channel and tag Liquid Fire. Because he has been looking for a 5-star wolf on Aurora Shores. Like, I think he spent something like 80 in-game days just hammering those wolves looking for one. For a 5-star wolf, and it's the only animal on Alaska, that on Aurora Shores, that he doesn't have a 5-star from. It's gotten to the point where he doubts that the 5 stars even exist on that map, so if it does make to 5 stars, please post it and tag him. Poor Liquid. Him and the Aurora wolves, that would make a horror novel, honestly. But yeah, fingers crossed for your melanistic wolf. I hope he turns out great. Okay, so our moose are definitely there. We just need to get close enough to actually see them. Shush, fox. I'm not here for you. He's a 2-star mature. Okay, I think this is one of the ones that was actually a 2-star adult when I last saw him. It's one of these guys, right? Oh god, which one are you? Not this one. This one. Okay, no, so I have not actually seen this one before. He's a 2-star mature, but I have no idea what he was like on day 1. So I have no idea if he was a 1-star adult or a 2-star adult. We have enough moose to check, so we're gonna mark this one in yellow, and we're just not gonna bother with him. We're just not. He's gonna get ignored. Not worth monitoring. Hey, my guardian, how's it going? Alright. We've got 2 more moose to check. No, 3 more moose. I'm sorry. I should have gone northeast to this one. Oops. Oh well. 3 more moose to check. Hopefully we will find them all before they start marching off to their resting zones. Tired and not looking forward to Monday. Tell me about it. Thankfully, this is going to be a short week for me because... Well, the good news is it's going to be a short week for me because Thursday is a public holiday in Austria. So, and I'm in Germany, but my employer is in Austria. So when they don't work, I don't work. And because next week is actually my birthday week, I've decided to take the Friday off so I can have a long weekend. The bad news is that out of us 3 community managers, one of us has taken the entire week off. So we're down to 2 people for most of the week. So I just hope that nothing outrageously bad is going to happen this week. But yeah, I'm gonna have a nice long weekend coming up, so that's gonna be great. There's one of the possessed deer. Well, here in Saudi, we start weeks on Sunday. I just got off a 12-hour shift and I'm just chilling and watching stream to wind down and get ready for tomorrow. Oof. 12-hour shifts. That's pretty heavy. I hope you're having a very relaxed evening then, Salama. Same thing here, holiday on Thursday, Friday off. Well done, my guardian. That's the best way to do it. This year I decided to be quite liberal and selfish with my vacation days, and I just took every single Friday that came after a public holiday on Thursday. I was like, if there's a public holiday on Thursday, I'm just taking every Friday off so I can have a long weekend. I still have 35 days of holiday left. I have 19. And I'm currently deciding how best to spend them so they don't interfere with any of our launches. I have to figure out which time slot exactly I'm gonna book my vacation, because I do want to be considerate of the rest of the team. I do want to be considerate of our producers and not leave in the middle of a busy launch, you know. Okay, so I don't see this moose yet. I don't think they were at their rare zone though, because the rare zone, we just went there and we only saw one group of moose. So I'm guessing what's happening here is that this moose has already left for its resting zone. Because they should be over here, but they are not. So we're gonna have to find those guys at their resting zones. It's just not gonna happen any other way. They have one resting zone up here, but another one over here. So I'm guessing they have already left in order to get down here.